First and foremost, this is one beautiful smartphone to behold. Sexy and bold, solid, no creaks, no squeaks. Google, you killed it. Just look at that design on the rear there. Symmetrical in design. Bam! Those cameras make a statement. This smartphone makes a statement. Google, you made a statement to all of those other smartphone companies. Trust me, man. They are definitely watching. 900 smacks. 128 gig variant. Now, if you want more storage, you're going to pay more. But the starting price point, that definitely makes a statement. The smaller variant, the 6, $599, basically 600 smacks. That's a 6.4 inch. This is 6.7. Wow. Yeah, that is just amazing. Totally digging it. Huge shout out, hashtag Team Pixel, hashtag gift from Google. Now, I want to start out with connectivity when talking about, it's what, 6 days now, I think. I wasn't really keeping track, but I think it's around 6 days. And connectivity, T-Mobile, where I live, has been great. Phone calls going out, coming in, texting going out, coming in, picture messaging, all of that working great. So no issues. Wi-Fi in the house working great. If I run into anything, I'll let you know. But at this point in the game, as far as this smartphone, the Google Pixel 6 Pro being a phone, and then it's everything after that, it's definitely getting the job done. The performance, the Tensor chip, the engine, the muscle underneath the hood, it's been great. Going to talk a little bit more about performance in a second here, but first I wanted to show you the fingerprint reader. Bam. Do that again. Bam. Double tap. Bam. A little bit of a delay, but not a deal breaker whatsoever. Now, performance. Back to that. Let's go over here to my Google feed. 120 hertz. Very smooth. But you know what? Remember the first time you tried 90 hertz and then it went to 120 and you were like, wow, that is just so smooth. I don't get that feeling anymore. I'm so used to it now that I just can't tell if that's 120. I know it's 120. I know it's smooth, but it just, that whole wow, a part of it is gone, but I'm super stoked to have it. I'm really glad that it's there. It just makes everything that is happening on the smartphone that much better. Let's go over to YouTube really quick. Check out the performance over there. Feathery smooth. And we're going to go to my subscriptions here. We're going to go over to T. Where's T? Elemental P. And we want Techno X. Let's play some music. Look at that. Material you design. Totally digging it. battery life. Let's talk about that. What has been my experience with battery life? Let's go into the settings, battery and battery usage, and we're going to zoom on in. You can see that we have a 24-hour graph. Each bar that you see represents a 2-hour period. If I'm to tap on this guy right here, it's going to show me what I was using within those 2 hours and how much time I was using it for down here. So that's from 8 to 10 p.m. I actually fell asleep before 10, but I was still using my Google Pixel 6 Pro at 8 o'clock. I had a midnight shift the night before, so I went to sleep early. So if you go down here, tap this arrow, it's going to give you more information between those hours, 8 and 10, mobile network standby, screen time, phone idle, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and how much time is involved with all of those areas. Again, 2 hours for each of those bars, 24-hour graph. I'm going to throw up a screenshot so you can see what I'm typically used to seeing and what I went by. And to me, it was a lot easier. It actually just showed you when you unplugged and where you were at and so forth. So I was able to take the screenshots and then show that to you during a battery life update on whatever smartphone that I was using. 24-hour graph, I don't know if I like that. Now, if you really want to get your actual screen on time, you go back out to settings and you go over to apps. And in here, you're going to see screen time. So it's showing you 13 minutes, right? That's what I have right now since I got up this morning. But if we go back to battery usage and we go down here, screen time says 5 hours, 38 minutes because it's going by that 24-hour graph. But for right now, if I go back to apps and down to screen time, there's the 14 minutes. It's right here. It's that little tiny little guy right there. And each bar represents the screen on time for the previous day. Tuesday, 5 hours 21, 4 hours 26. That was my midnight shift day. I went to bed really early, 3 p.m. in the afternoon. So I had a lot of battery juice still. I can't remember, but I had to plug in before I went to bed. So that's not really an accurate reading. On Sunday, I had 5 hours and 38 minutes. And I've been using my Google Pixel 6 Pro a lot. And here, if you tap on that area, screen time, notifications received, time open. So this is where I'm going to go for screen on time. And I can figure out when I unplug to where I plug back in. And typically that could be 13 hours, 14, 15 hours. And that's really what I'm looking at, because you can actually cheat on your screen time here. As long as the screen's on and I set my device down, it's still counting that as screen on time. So that's not really a fair representation of my screen on time. So as long as I get through the day, man, if I need to plug in, I'll plug in. So basically, that's been my battery life. If you have any questions on this topic, please leave that down below in the comment section. As far as the cameras, the Google Pixel 6 Pro is killing it, taking lots of pictures, shooting lots of great quality video. I'm not going to have any video samples in this vid. You can go watch those. They're waiting for you here on the channel in YouTube land, but I will throw in some pic samples. Check those out, little mini slideshow, and you can let me know your thoughts on those pics down below in the comment section. Please enjoy. really digging the material you design, and I'm loving Android 12. So there's my update before I keep going on. It's going to be a little lengthy, obviously, but if you have any questions, please leave that down below in the comment section. Obviously, more to come. This isn't a review, it's just an update. And yeah, thanks for watching. Please go over and check out the content that I have up there waiting for you if you haven't. And if you're new to the channel, thanks for coming on by. I appreciate it, and thanks for being part of the team. And until my next video, this is my Project 13. God bless. Peace. I'm out.